Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, I want to go back to maybe a financial dashboard to see how the financial dashboard look like. In my normal training on accounting packages, where I train people on this on Sage accounting and other accounting software. If you join the full package training, that is what I mean. I have taken time to explain everything we have on each of these tabs and how they works. That is why I said register for full package training. So here on the financial dashboard, it helps you understand what you actually have as your balance. It helps you show your balances as you can see here. It gives you a chart of your income and your expenses. Okay, so it helps you show the charts. And if you go down here, you see a summary of your profit or loss down here as you can see. So there are a lot of information that can be generated from here. But I want to show you a standard way, many ways of getting your account report. First of all, let's go to the financial statement. You come to reports and then you click on financial statements. You will have the three accounting financial statement, which is the first one, which is profit or loss. Profit or loss, I think it was profit and loss. Now they say it's profit or loss. I don't know. This has to do with a breakdown of income and expenditure and company's profit slash loss with what? Comparative. So I don't really need to explain this to you. You know the meaning. I'll click on profit and loss, and that will be able to give us the menu for us to check out our profit or loss for this current month. If you have it for a year, you change it to current month. Then I click on this view reports, and that will show us the reports as you can see right here. First, we have the title of the report, profit and loss report. Down here we have the company name, Tudor Hotels Limited. And if you come down here, we have the date range. That this was from of um, 1st of November down to 30th of November. Then cost of sales is based on purchase. Okay, so here we have these items. First of all, sales. Under sales, we have bar, we have rentals, we have bar, we have food and beverages, we have rentals, we have hotel service. Now these are totals of the money received for each of the category. If you want to understand what I mean here, let me click on room service. If I click on this amount for service, Sage will automatically explain how that amount was gotten. So you can see what we have down here. It shows us that the amount we have to be 57,500 was gotten from the first transaction is this class A room 30,000. Second one is the class B room 27,500. That's how we have 57,500. You can click this button to go back, and when you go back, it only shows you the summary on that particular category. So when adding everything together on sales, we have 451,800 naira. Then if you come down here to cost of sales, we have hotel expenses. This hotel expenses is just the total expense that has been made over the period. But if you click on the amount we have here, it's going to give you details of how the money was spent. So right here, you can see what we have. That we have the first one, October electricity bill, this amount. Sorry, this amount was entering twice. This was entered twice. That's why. This was mistakenly entered twice. So how do we correct this? I will have to click on one of them. I click on one of them. Then coming down here, I have to search for one of them and delete. Okay, I've already selected one of them here. See it here. I click on this button. I will be asked, are you sure you want to delete? I say yes, I want to delete this transaction. Now let's go back to that report and see what we got. All right, it's corrected now. So it's only one transaction for that purpose, which is the October electricity bill. supply of toiletries, staff salary, supply of fuel. You can see which total these amounts. That will be effective on our reports, on our balance right away. So coming back to the main profit or loss report, you can see that what I have just deleted now has been corrected. And under hotel expenses, we have this less amount. Okay. So coming down here, we have gross profit. Gross profit is gotten when you subtract the cost of sales, which is hotel expenses, from the total for sales. So this was 451,800, while this was 149,747. So when you subtract this amount from this amount, what you have is three. We have here 302,053. So that is the amount we will have as both our gross profit and our net profit, since there was no income tax. So that is it. We've been able to get this report very simple. Other way of getting a detailed report on the account is that you go to reports and you come to account and click. On clicking the account, it shows you two different documents you can access. First one is account transaction, which shows a detailed transaction report for all accounts, bank accounts, system accounts, and sales/purchase accounts. Then we have this one called account listing, a list which balances of accounts set up, banks and what credit cards and system accounts. So I will come down here and say I want to see first of all the account transactions. So by clicking account transactions, monthly is okay. If I click on view, it's gonna give me all the accounts, and the information might not be organized. See what we got here. It's giving me all the accounts from bar, food. You see money everywhere. If you need details, you can bring up this, but it will include things that are not actually applicable. For example, you might see food as in some account that are not active. Okay. But I wouldn't like to do this because this is somehow confusing. What I will do is to click on this show report options, and I want to pick one particular account, which is the bank account we recorded everything under. And that was what I have forgotten: hotel income/expenses. So I click on refresh, and that will show me the account well organized. So you see what we got here. The account name was hotel income and expenses. So opening balance was 50,000. Remember, we opened the account with 50,000, and this is how when we credit or debit the account, you see what is happening here, and the balances follows up here. Yeah. So all the debit and credit, you can see the balances follows up, and every transaction is well represented. And the closing balance is what we have here, which is what we had as our gross income and net income on our profit or loss report. This is another way you can get a detail of your report. And note that all this report, you can convert it to PDF, you can move it to Excel, you can print it out on paper, you can email it to your boss or whoever you want to email it to. Yeah, so the next thing we want to look at, let's see a financial statement called trial balance. So I'll come to reports, click on financial statements, and then I click on trial balance. From here, I will change it from being yearly to monthly, and I click on view. So that will show me the account balances for each of the accounts. So this is actually a bank account that we have this amount inside. But for bar, we have the amount for bar, the balance for food and beverage, rentals, every other activities taking place here. So this is how we actually maintain an account for hotel using Search Accounting Package. I hope the class was very much interesting, and I hope you will join the full package training and be part of the amazing training that is going on Telegram, where you will access a lot of videos and you will have so much to learn. So please just understand that the accounting of pen and paper is gradually faded out. They don't use pen and paper to balance accounts again. Far gone the days you walk into someone's office as an accountant and you see papers everywhere. Now, what is happening is that the account is being maintained on systems, computer systems, and softwares like this is the best for maintaining accounts for your businesses. So, thank you very much for being part of the training. Thank you for registering for the full package training, which I know most of you will register. God bless you. I am to the Frank. Now, what happened is if you want to join the full package training, you register. If you have no interest, please, let's not argue. Maybe you cannot afford the training right now, or you can afford, but you are not interested, or you feel what we do you already know, or maybe you are not just interested in learning anything. Please, you have to leave the account, as in leave the group immediately. But if you are interested, you must indicate your interest immediately so that you can register and we will add you to a Telegram platform where you're going to see all the videos. So like I mentioned earlier, in the next training I'm going to offer for those that could be interested, we will also look at how we can use QuickBooks in managing accounts for hotels. From there, we will know which one is more reliable, easier, and better for the accounts of a hotel. Thank you very much for being part of this training once again.